Go hits, y'all. And then make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube channel at Partymode Live. Don't forget Instagram, Partymode_live. Also, download the Go Radio Live app to stick with us 24/7. View our live stream all across major platforms: Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android TV, y'all. Make sure to catch our weekly podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, and iTunes. Remember to tell a friend to join on in. The Party Before the Party, Wednesdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Go Radio Live.
Already know what it is with me. It's the one and only Bishop King, baby. And we right here at the studio place in Sylver, Maryland, man. Come holler at Rock Taylor, man. He gonna make you do what he do. Y'all already know what's up. Okay!
We just living life from the top, baby. Champagne life for a boss, baby. We don't check the tag of what it costs, baby. Looks like $1 million when we floss, baby. Ooh, we really a vibe. You can't afford it, you can't buy it twice. We want that luxury, everything that is nice. Make money, spend money, make money, cause we only live once.
Ride through the city with the top down. Hair blowing in the wind, we on top now. Sitting pretty, riding dirty, it's just us two. Me and you against the world, it's just us two. If we don't trust your home girl, we can't let her in. When you're rolling with the king, we gon' always win.
Hey, you guys, it's me, your favorite Pure Romance consultant, Pure Romance by Esther. Make sure you guys check out my website at www.pureromance.com/ESTHER. And also, make sure you guys tune in each and every Wednesday to Party Mode Live, because guess what? During the Bedroom Talk segment, I will be giving out a special code for you guys to get a special discount when you shop with me. So make sure you guys are tuning in each and every Wednesday to Party Mode Live, the party before the party. I'm your girl, Justice J, also known as Pure Romance by Esther.
DJ Rick Entertainment. Big sound, professional equipment, competitive pricing. Who else you gonna go with? DJ Rick can handle all your live sound needs at any event in the DMV. Large or small, indoors, outdoors, weddings, barbecues, and even your friendly neighborhood protest. You need an experienced and professional sound man? Call DJ Rick Entertainment. 202-749-7903. That's 202-749-7903. Wait a minute. I know what you're thinking. Man, DJ Rick got my event sounding so good. How can I live stream it on the internet? Well, guess what? DJ Rick offers live streaming services too. So you can Facebook and YouTube your event worldwide with full audio fidelity. Call DJ Rick Entertainment. 202-749-7903. Or send them an email. DJRick4321@gmail.com. That's DJRIC4321@gmail.com. Big sound at competitive pricing. And now live streaming. DJ Rick Entertainment. Who else you gonna go with?
Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, Casey from Black Alley. Thank you, Wendy Ray. And thank you, KK. And thank you, Sonia. And thank you, Miss Key of R.E. You in the back, baby. Hey, we're on my hood rap, where you at? Hey, hood rap squad. Hey, 32, come on. Give me that. Hood rap. 1998. Hey, give me your hood rap squad. Hey, give me that. Hood rap. Hey, up top. Y'all with me? Give me your hood rap squad. Hey, 32. Give me that. Hood rap. Shout out to RE. Give me your hood rap to go. Hey, give me that. Hood rap. You always label me a hood rat. You need to stop and think about the way y'all chit chat. Always talking about this young chick ain't got nuts. Y'all keep running, niggas they need something. Every time I step on stage, I rock the mic. I keep my ladies' hands, don't believe the hype. They tell me they say Kim is her life straight, but ain't no bitch gonna guide me the right way. And if I was to fuck with you and your whole crew, the balls I hate, cause the haters I don't love you. I don't that's all definition of a hood rap. I just put it in perspective, y'all can put it back. So all my niggas stepping south, peace, I love you still. Miss Kim and Oi boy, keep it real. And if you don't like what I'm saying, step the fuck back. This is dedicated to my fucking rats. Hood rats, what? Hey, give me that. Hood rat. Deep Floyd, give me a hood rat. Go. Come on, give me that. Hood rat. Hey, give me a hood rat to go. Hey, give me that. Hood rat. My family up front, give me a hood rat to go. Hey, Angie, give me that. Hood rat. Oh, Walla, come on. And rest in peace, Milk Jets, come on. And rest in peace, Tamika, come on. And all my high rise, honey, come on. And all Fourth and Elder, come on. And all Orleans, come on. And all the big 3-0, we go round. And Minnesota Avenue, come on. And to the whole 30 South, come on. And to the whole Minnesota, come on. We got my main man, Ray, come on. And to the whole River Church, come on. And to Sweet Stacy, come on. And to Miss Monica, come on. And to Team Familiar, come on. And all my Red Rose money, come on. Hey, South Beach, come on. We got you MLK, come on. Julio and Joe, come on. Smack it in the air, smack it in the air. Smack it in the air, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Smack it in the air, smack it in the air. Smack it in the air, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Smack it in the air, smack it in the air. Smack it in the air. Hey, sorry, hey. Where your hands are, do I put it in the air. Where your hands are, do I put it in the air. Clap, clap, clap like you don't care. Smack that, clap, clap, clap like you don't care. Clap, 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 baby, clap it. Put up, I put up. Hold up, now my put up, put up, put up. I put up, put down, yes, my put up, put up, put up. I put up, I put up, I put up. Spinning while my hands up, 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 spinning while my hands up. Hold that cup like alcohol, hold that cup like alcohol. Don't you drop that alcohol, never drop that alcohol. Hold that cup like alcohol, hold that cup like alcohol. Don't you drop that alcohol, never drop that alcohol. Man, it feel like golden night, man, it feel like golden night. 7-11, 7 twice, 7 twice, do 7 twice. Man, it feel like golden night, man, it feel like golden night. 7-11, 7 twice, 7 twice, man, 7 twice. Hey! I said I'm spinning with my hands up.
Has this been the best few weeks ever? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Washington, D.C., Miss Sweet Cherie.
Yep, it's Wednesday, y'all. We here, we in the building, Partymode Live, man. Welcome to another edition of Partymode Live, where the party is the party, the party after the party, party before the party. This your boy DJ Rick. Man, let me tell you, we got an action-packed show tonight. Let me see. Justice J. Some noise.
Hey y'all!
What's up, Tia?
What's up?
Yes, sir. We about to get it crunk tonight, man. Y'all got to watch this show. Make sure y'all tell everybody to chime in tonight. The numbers have been out the roof. Bishop King, where you at, brother? Make some noise. Yes, sir. You know, flying through the. She flying Appleton, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, yes sir. Nighthawk, if you're there, baby, fly on in, yes sir. Justice, I'm gonna bring this down in a second. Let them know about the show tonight, baby girl.
Well, you guys, welcome to another episode of Party Mode Live. We are the party before the party, powered by GoGo Radio Live. And as usual, we have another great show for y'all tonight. And this is another one for the record books for Party Mode Live because tonight's guest is a national, well-known recording artist. And we are very pleased to have her on the show tonight, Miss Sylver Logan. So make sure you guys stick around. Tell your friends to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune on in because y'all don't want to miss this interview tonight, okay? And then I also had a special announcement regarding the t-shirts. You guys have been waiting so patiently for these free t-shirts for you guys subscribing to the show, and guess what? They will be available and ready for pickup this Saturday. So make sure you guys are tuning in because I may even give away a couple of more tonight. So make sure you guys pay attention. DJ Rick, I'm ready to party. We got a couple minutes, y'all.
Shout out to my man John. I'm late because of you.
Yeah. Y'all ready? Damn, we look good on. We look good on Fire Stick, y'all. Damn, we look good. Yes, sir. Bishop, what's up, brother?
I'm just glad to be here. So happy to be here.
Come on out. Let's go. She's the queen of mine. She's a perfectly designed. She, without even trying, her lips, her eyes, they drive me crazy. She be building me up. She, and then be loving me down. She's such a naughty girl, but she's such a freaking lady. She's my golden mother. She's my golden fire, shine bright every day. She's my golden mother. She's my golden. One more time, oh. Yeah. Yes, sir. Queen of mine. She's a perfectly designed. Without even trying, her lips, her eyes, they drive me crazy. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Be building me up and be loving me down. Such a naughty girl, but she's such a freaking lady. She's my golden mother. She's my golden fire, shine bright every day. She's my golden mother. She's my golden. Play it out. Yeah. One more time before we go, man. If you don't know, this is one of our guest show. Who's on the show tonight? This is one of her go-go hits. If you didn't know, what's up?
How we jive, how we get down, even when we go live. More than a movement or a viral video. Signature riffs and my background I flow. Cause in the studio I'm like that, I do it on stage like I feel it on
Let's
the track.
go!
Now camera ready, got my hair cut, nails done, my drag is tight, my ride is hot. And here come my girls in flats and heels. Face me for real, we got some time to give. Gonna go round here and see what's the deal. So we can get back home and Netflix and chill. I got a real brother that loves me. He's the one that takes care of me. Post it up on Facebook, IG, TikTok, and tweet, Snapchat of me. Post it up, see, old school TV, backyards, big trees, that's all I need. Come on, post it up on Facebook, IG, TikTok, and tweet, Snapchat of me.
Man, a minute. We got a minute, Justin.
Backyards, big trees, that's all I need. Post it up, everybody, everywhere wants to know what's going on. What you have for dinner to the pillows that you sleeping on. How you doing? How you feeling? How you holding up? Are you trending? We go way back, way
the pager days, and your only social was a MySpace page. Now I gotta get my selfie on and blow you a kiss. Now don't hate on your girl, I woke up like this. Surfing, blogging, representing languages, but I still trust my checks and balances. Running over, waving, doing big things.
Here we go, bring him right in, right now.
I'm just a CEO trying to see.
Bring him in.
Whoa! Whoa!
What's
I guess it
happening?
didn't want to stop. Turntable said, hell with that. They ready to jam tonight.
Oh, we definitely cranking out tonight. So yeah, you guys, this is another epic episode of Party Mode Live. And if you guys are not paying attention to the comments, just so you know, tonight's show is dedicated to the memory of Miss Diana, the wife of our beloved DJ Rick. And we are accepting all Cash App donations tonight because all of our proceeds will be going directly to our beloved DJ Rick. So if you guys find it in your heart and you guys want to Cash App, you want to donate, you want to be a blessing, you want to give a love offering or anything, you guys can Cash App us at Party Mode Live, and all proceeds, not a portion, but all proceeds will be going directly to DJ Rick. Services for Miss Diana will be held on the 10th. I don't know if you put all information out there, Rick, but so I'll leave that for you to do. But
it's,
go ahead.
It's April the 10th, which is this Saturday, 10 to 11 for the viewing, 11 to 12. But because of the pandemic, it's just the service is just for the family. It's at Thornton's Funeral Home right here off of Browns Road, but it actually is Livingston Road now. So you can catch us there Saturday, man, and we doing some things for her, man, just to show the love, man. We just doing some things. Love you, sweetheart.
And like I said, if you guys want to show your love, show your continued support and your love to DJ Rick, you guys can Cash App. There you go, $ Party Mode Live, and all proceeds will be given directly to DJ Rick. All right, you guys. So like I said, we do have a great show in store for you tonight. And let me just say this. Our bedroom talk question for tonight is so juicy to me. Like I was really like I was smiling when I saw the question because I had never received a question like that before.
Is that for us or just you?
What you mean? Oh, the question is it directed to for me to answer? It is directed for me to answer, but it is again a two-part question. So,
I mean, if it's juicy, I want in. I like the juices, you know. If we talk about juice anyway. You know.
All right, you guys. So for those that don't know, I am a pure romance consultant, and I am also one of the sponsors of Party Mode Live. So you guys can visit my website at www.pureromance.com/ESTHER. And there is a coupon code for tonight, and the coupon code for tonight is free toy. FREETOY. That is your coupon code for tonight to receive a free toy. Yes. So in light of that, I'm gonna say this first. I'm gonna need y'all to mute because I'm hearing an echo. Thanks, guys. Okay. So tonight's question is actually brought to us by one of our female listeners, and she asked the question, I guess, with binge watching TV shows and everything, people are catching up on programs that came out a while ago. So this question came from the TV show Being Mary Jane, and the young lady asked me, do you have any toys like the one from Being Mary Jane when she was in her office and, she had to pleasure herself really quickly? So, of course, my answer back to her was yes. And so I asked her, I said, well, is that your question for the show? And she said, no, that's not my question for the show, but I just wanted to know if you had the toy first. So I said, okay, well, yeah, we definitely have the toy, and it's called Premiere. So I guess that was, part of the question or whatever. So yes, I began to tell her about this toy. And then I said, okay, well, what is your question for bedroom talk? So she goes on and she says, if I were to get a toy and to pull it out while I was driving with my man, do you think that would be something that he would enjoy watching, joining in, or would it turn him off? So my answer to that question would honestly be, you got to know what type of man you're dealing with first. Um, we talk about this all the time with communication. So this is something that you would need to communicate with your partner about to make sure that he's even into toys or he's even into anything like that. Because, most men like to watch women pleasure themselves. So if you want to do that while you're in the car, I definitely have the perfect toy for you to do that with because it is very discreet, it's very small, and it's quiet. So you don't have to worry about, carrying something really big. It can fit in your pocket of your jeans. Like that's how small it is. It's actually in my hand right now. So again, that's how small it is. So um again, so my answer is I would say go for it, sweetheart, because all the guys that I know are very spontaneous. They like stuff like that. So if you were to just pull a toy out while you guys are on the road and you just start doing that, I'm pretty sure that he would definitely be into that. Just make sure that he knows how to drive while enjoying something like that. So I am going to show the toy before I let the guys jump in on this question. So this is the toy right here, and this little toy is called Premier. This is a waterproof, bath-friendly toy. It is also rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about a battery, like trying to change the battery out. It has a little button on the back. You literally just press the button and it comes on. Easy, right? Easy as 1, 2, 3. Again, the name of this toy is called Premier, and this actually has 10 different functions and 10 different vibration speeds. So it's a great toy, something you're going to get a lot of pleasure out of. Very small, very discreet. And it has the little ridges on here for all of your clitoral stimulation. And then this is the best part of this toy that, in my opinion, because a lot of my customers have spoken about this because this is something that they've done. Instead of pleasuring themselves, what they do is they pleasure their man while he's driving. They put this on their hand and they begin to masturbate him. So while they're doing that and, giving oral, that is something that just extra stimulates him and gets him right. So this toy has multi-uses. If you're into nipple play, this is something great for, putting right on your nipple. This is good for if you have migraines. If you're not into the sexual stimulation, you can actually put this and rub it on your temples because it will release your migraine. Anywhere on your body, this is a great toy. But specifically because you asked about the car situation, I would highly recommend this toy because it is multi-useful. You can use it on yourself and you can use it on him. So now I'm going to let the guys chime in. How do you guys feel about your woman pleasing herself in the car?
That sounds dangerous. It sounds good in the above, but it sounds dangerous quite equally. Like, don't. If you want to live, you will not try to reach over while I'm driving because we gonna get a ticket approach because I'm pulling over and I'm about to beat something on the side of the road.
I mean, but if you do that, then that's great too. That's, I think that's kind of the point where you're just getting.
Sure.
That to me is like a part of foreplay. Like you're getting the party started before you get to wherever your destination is. And if you got to pull over on the side of the road, I know most of the females that are watching right now, they're into that where you just pull over real quick. So
yeah,
exactly. You're looking Bishop, looking all crazy. Right.
I'm just saying it's gonna be a good time. We might not make it to where we going. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I say pleasure yourself anywhere you are. The car, grocery store. Don't even matter. We gonna keep driving. If I got somewhere to go, we gonna get it in, but we gonna keep driving.
He said, if I got somewhere to go, goddamn, I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there late.
So does it turn you on though? Like, so if your girl was to just pull out a toy, even if it's not your girl, if the female that you're riding with were to just pull out this little toy and just begin to pleasure herself, like what would be your reaction to that?
Oh, I love that.
Is that a yes
Long as
or
ain't
no?
no family member, yeah, yeah, it's good. I'm with it. Go
Sir, if
give
a
me
family member would do
No,
that in the car, you have an issue.
it says a lot. Like I be happy. It says a lot. She that comfortable. She could just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just voila. Let me just squirt off. Don't get shit on my wood grain. Other than that, yeah, put your feet up if you have to, and don't touch the wood grain.
Okay.
Nah, that shit a hell of a turn on though, for real. It's a hell of a turn on.
All right, sweetheart. So you got your answer. Yes. So this is definitely the toy that you need to go ahead and purchase because it has been stamped and approved by me, and now it has been stamped and approved by our fellas of the show. So yeah, once Nighthawk and Bishop stamp it and they say it's a go, it's a go. So I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and jump on over to my website www.pureromance.com/ESTHER. Again, waterproof, water resistant. You can take this in the bath. You can take this in the pool. You can take it in the shower.
How big is that
Anywhere
thing?
that you need to take it. Huh?
How big is that?
It's
Looks
not
like
big
an
enough.
inch.
It's a finger.
It's like a
finger
ring.
vibrator. Yeah.
Oh, so I can put that in somebody's little bunghole too, all up in the back door.
In the back of the
You can
roof.
place it on the hole, yes, but I would not advise you trying to stick it
in
in.
it. In it.
No, not
Hey,
in it.
think about the married couples. Think about the married couples, right? And you take the kids on the family vacation, y'all all jump in the hot tub at one time, right? You got you and all. Let's say they got 5 kids, so it's really no room. And you put that thing on.
Why
and
the kids
trying to figure out what's going on with mommy. Oh man.
I mean, listen, I have a lot of toys where you could actually do that. Let's say Tia said it should be more.
Is it loud? Is it loud when it's on the highest pulse?
Have you heard it? Because it's been on the whole time I've been talking.
It's on the highest pulse?
Let's see. It's on the highest one now.
I can't hear it. Oh, I like that.
Sneaky freak.
Nigga, when you pull on your bill, I can hear, but I hear other than that.
That's
all right
very
there.
quiet, very comfortable. Once it's on, it's on. Like it's not going nowhere.
That's why you tell the kid, you be like, hey, give me
How much
2
is
minutes
that?
and ask her anything you want.
The
I like
price
that.
point, you asked how much it is. It's only $89.
Okay. Rechargeable.
$89, you guys. Rechargeable, waterproof, and it has 10 different functions on it. So, and all you do is press and hold the button and it goes off. And that's it.
That joint go from freak to super freak in less than 1 second.
I like that little joint.
Exactly.
Freaking deep.
Exactly.
Call me.
All right, you guys. So, yeah, that was. I mean, to me, that was a really juicy question because I never had someone talk about sex in the car. I know I had a couple of conversations with a couple of our listeners before. Hey, Nikki. And they were asking about certain toys, but nobody actually specifically said, I want a toy where I can play with myself in front of my guy. I think that is definitely something that females should get more comfortable with doing because not only is it a thing where it could make you just feel empowered, and then like Bishop said, it makes you look more comfortable around your man. So once you start doing that, it could take y'all to a whole nother level. Excuse me, because you have the mental connection, you have the emotional connection, the physical connection. And then once you have that comfort level and that trust, that connection goes so much deeper. And
don't do that in the car. Then you get in the liquor store, have a sundress on, he whip out on you at the counter. What you gonna do? Yeah, hey.
Why would you do that at the counter? You can't do that in the liquor store.
Well, you can do it in the car. Why not?
Hey, why not? That's what I'm talking about.
You're in the privacy of your car. I'm not about
You're in the privacy of our space.
Over.
You open the door.
I'm not about to bend over at the counter at the liquor store. Like, no,
you don't even gotta think of it as bend over. Just reach and say, "Let me get that." Oh, gotcha. You feel me?
Okay. Well, see, first of all, you have to be
some
dealing
people
with a man
will.
that is blessed enough to be able to do that. I'm just
count
saying,
me out. Count me out,
ladies.
I'm just suggestive, yo. Count me out. I'm just suggesting.
Not everybody has enough to where you can actually do it standing up. Some people have to be lying down because they have to be able to press in. So
they call babies.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
baby D.
you know
Got a
what?
baby D.
Y'all are so stupid. Anyway, you guys are tuned in to Party Mode Live, baby. We are the party before the party, and I told you guys that we were going to give you some more crank than talk tonight. So, DJ Rick, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back over to you because
Rick,
I said that we gonna do some more.
I ain't hear the halt. I ain't hear the halt.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Hold on. Wait a minute. You know I got this.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
going to turn this back over to you, DJ Rick. But guess what, you guys? Y'all are tuned in to Party Mode Live, baby. We are the party before the party. Powered by Logan Radio Live. I am your girl, Justice J. We got Bishop King. We got DJ Rick on the ones and twos. And of course, we got the one and only Nighthawk flying through. Let's go, Rick. Let's go, Rick.
Let's go! Nighthawk, what's up, baby?
Yellow Rick.
Let's go! I don't know whose birthday is today, but guess what? I got something for you. Hold up. How you like that one?
Good God Almighty.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, you got one of these coming whenever you gonna meet me. You keep saying you gonna meet me. Hey, there you go. You can drink this for a month.
That'll last you about a day.
Let's go. You think they ready tonight?
They better be ready tonight. Come on, Dizzy.
Mr. DJ, turn it up every time we play the song. CCB, that's my band, and they got it going on. So hip, so live, it don't matter about the size. Just show all the guys how to work it, move them thighs. It's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic. Do you like it? Know you want it. Do you like it? Know you want it. Do you like it? Know you want it. Do you like it? I know you want it. It's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic, it's mathematic,
You know what's here. I'll show you right. Let me show you how to get your freak on. Already got it on, we got this. First you gotta get into the freak zone. Already in the zone, we got this. And then the ladies gonna get the hips on. Already got 'em on, can't stop this. And then the fellas gonna get their grips on. Grips on. First you take her by the hand. Ask her if she'd like to dance. If she does, then you take her to the floor. She'll put her hands up on her hips. Take 2 steps and then she dips. Fellas, make sure we don't lose our cool when she goes low. Now, ladies, now move your hips to the left, 2 steps, then dip. Fellas, fellas, you can do your own thing. You know what's hip. Now, ladies, move your hips to the left, 2 steps, then dip. Fellas, you can do your own thing. You know what's hip.
I told you they wasn't ready for this. They ain't ready for this. What'd you say? They ain't ready for this, is they, Bishop? I don't think they ready. The block is hot. Okay. Yes, sir. How about that? Okay. How about that? Hey Bishop, she loves this song. It just tickle her funny bone with this song. I have to play
Every
this song
time.
sometime.
She don't even know why.
Cause it sounds funny. What you mean? It's catchy. That's all that matters.
When was the last time you heard it like this? Eyes behind frames as I tilt this. Saving today. No pieces in there like swimwear. And we ain't going nowhere. Better luck
Oh man, that's a classic right there, Rick.
What y'all sipping on out there? Alcoholics. Always sipping something.
Right back down here. Tuesday after that, we are allowed. At the zone, Tuesday nights is the happy hour style. Play that part. Little whistle. Ladies, jam, 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 jam. Little old school classic go-go. Like we used to do. Jam, 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 jam. Real nice and easy. Keep it right there, Smokey Joe with the beat in the 8-0. Who's that? I'm on sand to the beach, but beach is better. Jam, 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 jam. Ladies, I'm on sand to the beach, but beach is better. Sensitivity. What's up, sweetie? It's cuffing season, I swear. Just a little whistle.
Alright, Henry, they got you drinking by yourself. They ain't trying to say that. Tia got the cranberry juice with no hidden.
Oh yeah, we going on a ride tonight. Second half.
Ginger ale.
Yeah, second half. We got a little surprise for you. Can't tell you about it though. Till the second half.
It's not that I don't want you here.
420 radio in the building, y'all. Appreciate you.
One minute, Jess. 1 minute.
Round
and
round.
Hey.
Just for a little while, though. Just for a little while.
Exactly. And you know, sometimes you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get the hell up out of here.
You gotta go home. You know what you gotta do. What you about to do? That's what all you gotta say right there. What you about to do?
Exactly. You guys are tuned in to the crazy Party Mode Live. We are the party before the party, powered by Go Radio Live. I am your girl, Miss Justice J. We got Bishop King down below. Down below. Hey, I haven't been
Hit
in
that
this
last
in a
week.
while.
We hit that last week too, yeah.
And then of course we got DJ Rick on the ones and twos, Mr. Yes Sir. He had to change his name to the Crank Train. I guess you know his favorite band now is MAB because we are MAB the Crank Train. So you know he done joined the Crank Train. All aboard! Y'all know what it is.
Don't get sued, Rick.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, like we
Gotta
said
be nice
in the
to you and
beginning of the
sue you.
show, you guys, we are accepting all donations for tonight because tonight's show is in memory of Miss Diana. So if you guys would like to send a Cash App donation for DJ Rick, you guys can please feel free to do that. Our Cash App is $Party Mode Live, and all donations will be given to our DJ. Like I said, the show is in memory of his wife who passed away, and she was the life of the party, just like Party Mode Live. So we appreciate her for allowing, to share Rick with us. And of course, we're going to keep her legacy alive. We're going to keep her spirit alive because, you know, it's only right. It's our DJ. You know what it is.
Okay.
So, also, I do want to give a shout out to our other sponsor of the show, PBP Originals. Make sure you guys go on over and visit her page on Instagram at PBP Originals for all of your videography, photography, and apparel needs. This is a Black-owned company ran by a young Black woman. So make sure you guys check her out at PBP Originals. And somebody has something on in the background because all I'm hearing is an echo. If y'all don't fix this, you said nothing's on. Oh, it's you. It is. When you mute, I don't hear it no more.
Ain't this about a...
It's you. All right, so this is what we're going to do. You know, when I talk, you have to mute, and when you're ready to talk, I'm going to have to mute. And we just going to do it like that. You do it like that, I do it like that, you know, like Kevin Hart say, you take a sip, I take a sip, we do it like that. All right, you guys, look, Bishop is not having my jokes tonight. I really don't care because I'm gonna keep them coming. Tia, you already know what it is. So yeah. I told you guys that we have a great show for you tonight, and our special guest is here. She is here. And I told y'all that Party Mode Live is setting records. We are meeting all of our milestones, you know, all like everything that we are checking, like putting on our bucket list, we are meeting them. We are succeeding. So we definitely have a great young lady for y'all tonight, and she goes by the name of Sylver Logan. And oh my goodness, Sylver Logan Sharp. Let me not mess her name up because I don't want her to say that she's never coming on our show again. So Miss Sylver Logan Sharp, y'all, she is here, and we're gonna welcome her to Party Mode Live, and she's gonna be part of the Party Mode Live crew. Welcome, Miss Logan Sharp, Sylver Logan Sharp. I really like that name. Welcome.
Hi, thank
Hey,
you.
what's up?
What's
What's
up,
up?
y'all? How
Going
you
on?
doing?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. She was like, let me do her name right. That was hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for that. What's up, y'all? How you doing?
We good. We
We're
good.
good. We are
We
good.
living.
We're honored to have you here tonight.
Oh, thank you. It's my pleasure. It's my absolute pleasure. Trying to make sure my sound is doing all right.
We
I
can
know.
hear
I
you.
think
Okay,
we
it's okay.
have issues on our end. You're fine.
Okay, just as long. Okay, I just want to make sure it's all good.
Okay, so
Zoom life, honey. Zoom and StreamYard life.
Exactly. It's been like that for a year now, and
Way too
you know
long.
what? Respectfully, Party Mode Live has been doing this now for such a long time, and we still were able to win an award last year for best radio show. So to be able to do that
That's
from going
awesome.
in studio to going streaming, great. So to have you on the
Absolutely.
show, this is a pleasure. This is an honor, and like I said, this is one more thing we can
Thank
check
you.
off of our bucket list, because now we can move on to bigger artists. Because like
Wow.
this is major for us to have a major recording artist on our show.
Oh, thank
So
you. Thank you. I
yeah.
appreciate that. This
Okay,
is
so the first
awesome.
question, let's go ahead and jump right on in. How
Okay.
did you get started in music altogether?
Wow. I am one of those kids whose mother, grandmother, it's a bit in my lineage, for lack of a better description. My mother she's still with us, and she's in fact, she's my executive producer with my company. But
Hey.
she was a dancer and singer and actress and all those things, as well as an educator, and degrees up the wazoo and all that. And so I was around it my whole life. I gravitated to it immediately. I could catch on quick. I could, do all those things, and she nurtured it. So for lack of a better description, you know what I'm saying? I got it from my mama. Okay. And, and she, she nurtured it. She facilitated it. I've been in dance classes and everything my entire life. I liken it to, if a pro ball player has a son, and when they get of age, they start going to practice, and they start hanging out in the locker room, and they start meeting the players, and they start, learning, from the ground up, and being around people who do it. And, for example, being in bands, kids that grow up with parents that are in bands, you go into rehearsal, sound check, you learn how to wrap mic cables, so I've kind of literally been in it, since I got here.
So was your mom more like a a Joe Jackson,
Not
or
at
was
all.
she more of like a, no, we gonna get this right, baby, and I'm gonna really show you how it's done?
Yeah, there
So
was,
you wanted to
yeah,
do it.
oh yeah, I wanted to do it, and there was a level of excellence now that was not to be played with, but not in any way, shape, form, fashion was it. I'm gonna choose my words carefully. Was it not in any way, shape, form, or fashion was it treacherous? Let's say that. Discipline, absolutely. You need discipline to be in ballet class. You need discipline to take piano lessons. You need discipline to play an instrument, much like you need discipline to be at football practice and basketball, things like that. They're no different. The arts are no different than any other medium, entertainment or not. It all requires effort and work. And so I gravitated towards dancing more than instrument. My attention even back then, probably for really learning the discipline of piano, was challenging. I can pluck out a few notes. Never mind, there's a concert grand piano behind me. But my husband is an amazing producer and pianist, so he's the genius there. But I know my way around it, that kind of thing. I played flute, I played guitar, but I gravitated towards dancing and choreographing and really producing. Even at 10, I was putting shows together, with my, for every summer we would go to Carolinas to visit my grandparents, and my cousins would come. And when your parents come and pick you up, we put on a little show. But we had curtain call and intermission and costumes, and they were like, "How does she know how to do this?" And
So
I
with you being
sucked it up from being on set, for lack of a better description, with her all the time.
with you being a Duke Ellington graduate,
Yeah.
how did you go about choosing your genre of music that you wanted
Actually,
to
I
sing?
went to Ellington for dance. I auditioned for the dance department and got in. And I was in the dance department for like 2 years or something like that. Lord have mercy, that was a long time ago. But and I'm still very much connected to Ellington. Every time, I get to go back and do stuff, I do. But midway through, my mother and, I don't know why you don't sing. I don't know why you don't sing. Well, my mother is a ridiculous mezzo soprano, kind of with a more of a classical edge. And I was like, and she could blow the doors off the place, singing the Ave Marias and all kind of arias and things like that. And that was not my wheelhouse, but it is how you are trained. So I was just intimidated enough in the dance department, but I had been dancing with Laverne Reed and all kind of people. Shout out to Laverne Reed dancers and Adrienne Bolton. These are homegrown DC, originals, if you will. You know what I mean? That coded the hallways and Ira Aldridge at Howard and at Duke Ellington and all that. So I came up in that time. So I was a natural at it. I got in easily with dance. And then I went upstairs to at the time, the vocal music department was on the 3rd floor. And I went and grabbed the late Edward Jackson, who is the reason that I have a singing career to this day. And I pulled him in the hallway and I said, "Listen, I'm just going to sing for you. Okay. And you tell me if I need to stay in the dance department or if I can come up here and sing." And I was straight with it. I pulled him in the hallway, honey, because the acoustics were fabulous in the hallway. And I took him in the hallway and I sang this song and he was like, "What department are you in?" And I was like, "Well, I'm in the dance department." He's like, "Okay, not anymore." I'm like, "Yay!" So then I sort of moved over to music, and thank God, because who knew that I would go on to make my career, as a singer, although I use all my skills, dancing, acting, hosting, all of those things. And then behind the scenes too, with producing and styling people, things like that. So it all goes together.
So I'm gonna turn it over to the fellas because, as everybody on the show knows, that I can talk the entire night. So I'm not gonna steal the whole interview.
It's all good.
So guys, do you guys have any questions?
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, we
Bishop, how you doing?
I got 3 questions, but we're gonna leave the last one before we go off.
Okay.
You're so versatile. You're very versatile.
Thank you.
I just found that out today. I did my homework.
I love it.
You in 2015, you did an album, Don't Give Up.
Yes.
On you.
Yes.
Don't Give Up on You. 2015.
Right.
Where were you at that time in your life when I
would write a song like that?
Yeah, because I actually listened to the whole album.
No way. Wait, the Place to Begin album or the Groovement album?
That whole album I listened to today when I got home.
Okay.
I had to listen.
Place to Begin record.
I love all the songs on there.
Thank you.
So tell me where were you at that time in your life?
So wait, okay.
Doing
so
that
this
song.
is the Don't Give Up on You record, Place to Begin, all of that stuff, right? Yeah. The one with all the wild hair. Yeah. Can you imagine wild hair? Yeah. Anyway, it's one of my trademarks. That's a good question. Where was I in that time? I think I was, unfortunately, then, before then, and even now, the racial thing, also being the concept of a do-over, the concept of if you knew what you know now, if you knew what you know now then, would you have done the same thing? I was doing a concert at Marymount University and I was singing Kirk Franklin's Imagine Me, right? I love that song. I'm a huge Kirk Franklin fan and he's a wonderful guy. And I was doing his song. His song was released at the time. But I told the audience to close their eyes, and everybody did it, if you can imagine. The whole audience closed their eyes. I said, just close your eyes and just imagine what it would be like when people walk in the room, and you don't judge them on sight, right? You have to you have to listen to their voices. You have to, maybe smell their, cologne or deodorant or whatever you might smell, hair gel, something. And you start to learn people through that, as opposed to, because we have the gift of sight, we can instantly make a judgment call. Oh, she's this, she's that, she's so-and-so, she's that, because we have the gift of sight. And everybody has it, and we all do it because we have the gift of sight, right? But what if you didn't for a second? What if one day nobody could see anyone? Would we have the same type of racial tension? Would we have the same stuff that, women go through in business? Would we have, so much judgmentalness, if you will, if that's even a word, would we have that? And if you could make a different decision, what would you do? What would you do? And imagine if at the drop of a hat, you could turn back and start each day all over again. Every new day is a chance you can make a choice to love anyway, in spite of all the things that you cannot change. Imagine no more color lines. Those are the lyrics. And that's where I was. It was like a conversation. Just imagine what that would be like just for one day. And so, long story short, I'm gonna hurry up because I know it's an interview. That's where I was, to answer your question, right? But the second half of that question is, so I'm singing Kirk Franklin's song, and it was just released at the time. And I had said that to the audience right before I went into the song. And, my sister Tracy Rose, shout out to Echo Rose, called me up and said, Dr. Carolyn Boyd is trying to reach you. She has a radio show on WPFW that airs every Tuesday, every third Tuesday of the month. It was some, like rare moment in time when her airtime was. And this was a long time ago. And she calls me and says, I want to use your song for my radio show. And I'm thinking, wow, because I had just done all this original stuff as well. So I'm thinking she wants one of my original songs. And she said, yeah, that Imagine song. I was like, wow, yeah, it's not my song, but I'm sure Kirk wouldn't mind if you went ahead. And so I came back and I got to writing, and this hook had me. And so Daryl, my producer, and at the time, he was out on a gig. He came back. I said, I got this hook. It was his birthday. And we were supposed to, September 18th, and we were supposed to go out for his birthday. And I said, well, we can order in because I got this hook. And if we just write a 30-second hook, a minute hook, we can get this song on the air. And then that would help us also get our publishing. Because you can't do one. It's the egg and the chicken and the cart and all that stuff. You can't get publishing without the record. You got to need the record to get the publishing. So it was all those things, right? And so we stayed in. We ordered food. We wrote the hook. All night we wrote this song until it was time for me to jump in the car, run to the station, hand her a burned CDR. Millennials, y'all look that up, and run in there, and she plays it and goes right on air and plays the song. I'm in the car. I don't even have time to tell anybody to tune in. And she plays it just like that. And I go back and I'm like, okay, we're good. We did it now. Okay. And then the one keeps coming. And then the verses come. And then the bridge comes. And we stayed with it for a while until it is the song that you hear now. And then 13 years later, we have, or wait a minute, I'm sorry. Let me go back. I never did a video for the song. I did videos for other songs, but I never did a video for that song. And when the Haiti earthquake happened, a friend of mine who loves the song did a picture montage to the original record. So now fast forward, and it was great and everything, a little somber, but it was what it was. It was one of those moments before disasters became a monthly thing, right? Then fast forward now to COVID. And as an artist, you're thinking, well, what do you do? What song do you post? And who cares right now? The world's gone straight to hell. Everybody's on lockdown. Nobody knows what's going on. We all think it's going to be over in, a couple of months. And here we are a year later. And you, as an artist, you think, how do you use what you have? What song is that gives anybody any healing? And I was once again inspired by Kirk Franklin, who took Smile and had a bunch of artists sing on it. And I was like, I've got the perfect song. And let me call a couple of my friends. And, you know, all they can do is say no. Everybody said yes. Some said yes and couldn't do it because their schedules didn't allow. And then a girlfriend of mine, you know, some other, I'm paraphrasing and, you know, trying to shorten it because I know it's a long answer, but to get to the point of no more color lines. Now I changed the name. I revamped it. I had, you know, some of my rock star friends, Cheryl Pepsi Riley, Will Downing, Howard Hewitt, CeCe Peniston, you know, and a bunch of other people, some more known than others, sing on it. And then after releasing that, I was in the car grooving and somebody drove by me cranking some go-go. And I was like, ooh, right. And I pulled out some Chuck, was in the car grooving. When the drop came, I started singing the hook. I need a go-go mix. So I called my boy, Roy Battle, and now you have a go-go remix of No More Color Lines. Ta-da! I'm done. It's like, okay, interview's over and good night.
Works that way.
Yeah. I learned from one of my mentors and good friends, Valerie Simpson of Ashford and Simpson, that you never know where your song is going to turn up or how it's going to get used or how it affects people. And I never really I really get that now because I had no idea that this would happen. I just wanted something purposeful and meaningful to post while we were in a pandemic. And what can you do musically? How can you help?
So, fellas, somebody else have a question? Because, like I said, I have more.
I just got a quick question. You said you did your first production at 10?
Yeah, I used to, like, every year, every summer, I made them, my cousins and neighbors, participate in what would be our end of year. For example, the story of Cinderella.
Yeah.
And we called her Cindy from the Block way before there was a Jenny from the Block. I rewrote it, like, you know, we changed the songs, like we made it hip, right? We made it hip as opposed to a fairy tale that's not about us. So we translated it into a live version with us, and you know, we singing songs. Like I said, I had curtain calls, I had rehearsal, I had costumes, whatever they were. You know, it was. I have a vivid imagination, and to be able to translate it into something that becomes tangible, watchable, you can listen to, you can see, and you know, your job as an artist is to invoke emotion, one way or the other. You know what I mean? You're supposed to give somebody a feeling, and you know, listen, you don't want me to do your taxes, okay? There's a lot of things I am not good at, but being imaginative and being able to be whimsical and translate it into videos and stage, and you know, then have somebody nurture that, and here we are. You know what I mean? And thank God for it. I can't imagine doing anything else except working with animals. But other than that,
so you know Ashford and Simpson, huh?
Yes, I do. Oh, may Nick rest in peace.
I caught that part right.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing.
That's
and if
who you
y'all
actually
tune into
remind
my
me of.
show, you need to see something special.
All right, so my question would be, but how did Chick come apart? Like, I know you went up and changed your department.
Oh.
Using the elevator. I mean, not the elevator, but the hallways.
Right.
Was it
right.
Chick it wasn't together by then though, was it?
Yeah. Well, no. That was much later. And it's actually Chic.
Chic.
They use the French pronunciation.
That's why you looked at me like, who you calling the Chick? Okay.
Did you mean C-H-I-C-K or C-H-I-C?
I don't know what happened.
That's hilarious. No, all good. In 90-ish, Chic was reforming. They were Nile Rodgers and the now late Bernard Edwards were reforming Chic, and they are the owners of the name, the organization, Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards. And you know, now everybody knows him for Get Lucky, but he had all kinds of hits way before that. But and I think I was at the time I was singing in several bands. I was also singing background for Gene Carn. Y'all know Gene Carn. Don't let it go to your head, no, right? So Gene's like one of my godmothers, and she introduced me to Deanna Williams, who, if you know anything about the Philly sound and Gamble and Huff and all of that, Deanna Williams is you see her all the time on the unsung episodes. She's a major radio player and, you know, one of the divas in the business. And she and Niall had been at a music convention, and he was expressing to her that he was putting Chic back together, and they had auditioned, you know, 70 girls or something ridiculous like that, and it just wasn't matching up. And she said, well, do you know Sylver? And he was like, who? And she was like, Sylver, you don't know? Oh, okay, I got the girl for you. And so she calls me at some ungodly hour in the morning. Sylver Boo, wake up, honey, wake up. This is Auntie Diane. I need to talk to you right now. And I'm like, okay. She was like, you remember Chic, right? And I'm like, yeah, you mean like Freak Out Chic? Because now this is the 90s, right? And the last time anybody was talking about disco and Chic was the 70s, because that movement between the 80s and 90s was doing something else, you know, shoulder pads and Prince and Minneapolis. And, you know, that's what we were doing in the 80s. You know what I mean? So, so Chic had, you know, died off for a minute, if you will, with the whole disco sucks era and all that. And so this was them making a comeback in the 90s. They were signed to Warner Brother Records. She called me and I was like, yeah, okay. Well, they're auditioning and, you know, I'm going to call you back. It was like it was about 5 o'clock in the morning. They were coming off of a flight. And so I get up and I'm like, mom, oh my God, I might have something going on. I don't know what it is, but I'm flipping through my Chic records. I'm like, you know, trying to, cause you know, we weren't Googling yet at that time. You know, we didn't have it. We didn't have smartphones and, you know, you couldn't look at it in an instant. So it was like, let me go flip through the records, because my mother had everybody's record. And so so I was, you know, recalling who it was and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So they call me back a few hours later and she's got Niall on the phone. And he says, I hear you're the shit. I said, well, yes, I am. I was like, oh my God, you know. And he was like, well, you know, and back then at that time, you could catch a shuttle to New York every half hour. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember that, but you could literally go to the airport and you could catch a flight on US Air and Eastern Airlines, I think it was. Flights went to New York on the half hour from 7 a.m., 6 a.m. to like 10 all day. So commuting back, and I mean, back then you didn't go to the airport for 2 hours. You didn't strip and take your shoes off. You know, you didn't do all that stuff. In fact, you was snatched and pulled back in those days to travel. Okay. You put on all your, you know, you were tipping through the airport and going somewhere. So she called me back and he was on the phone and they, you know, they were like, when can you come to New York? I was like, now, I'm ready. Let's go. He was like, okay. And the assistant, I was not playing, because she was like, this could really be your gig. And to him, she was like, this could really be your singer. And I took a flight. I got to Skyline Studio. I could see he and Bernard's faces pressed on the little studio window glass, looking out the thing. And they come out and say, well, you know, you sing half as good as you look, because know that I went with hair down to here and boots up to there and cleavage out to here. And I'm going to sing y'all under the table. I'm coming to get this gig. So I get in there and I was, you know, they were very complimentary and very nice and very sweet. And they had also seen a lot of girls. They were like, yeah, okay, let's see what you got. So we sat down and they sang this hook to me and I sang it right back. And he goes, go in the booth and put the cans on. You know what? I was like, I got you, you know, come on, bring it. And I was, you know, and I had an experience in the studio, and I'll tell you how. Too Tall Steve Coleman from back in the day, the late Al Johnson, Derek Pearson, Lowell Tucker. These are these are the cats who were doing go-go music back then, you know, and CJ's Uptown Crew. I'm on that record. I'm on Pumplinder's record. So from back
shout out to Pumplinder's, because Gerald is tuned in right now.
Yeah. And I don't know if any of them remember that. It was 100 years ago. But I was
tuned in right now listening.
As you work your body good, You work your body right. I know you want to work that body. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Anyway,
Well, you
so,
better work it, baby. You hear me?
yes, honey.
Exactly.
So I'm in the
Work it,
studio
y'all.
and they you know they and I'm singing all day, and they literally offered to me on the spot right there. They're like, okay, now here's what's funny. I was nominated for a Whammy that year, right? Shout out to the Whammy Awards in DC. And back then, your bands played in all the participating venues, and back then, TJ Remington's, Bailey's, if you will, in Silver Spring was a hot spot. Shout out to Spur of the Moment and them, Tacoma Station, Marshall Keys. These were the spots. This was before the half note and all that kind of stuff when it came to R&B music, right? Different from, say, Black Hole and all of the places that were specific to go-go music. And so I was nominated for a Whammy, and my band was playing up at Bailey's. It was a big deal. So I said to them, yes, I would. Yes, I'll take the gig, but I got to go home because I'm nominated for a Whammy, and I'm telling Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers that I am nominated for the Washington Area Music Award, and they look at each other and go, "What?" I was like, "I know you don't get it." I said, it's a Whammy. It's like Grammy, but it's a DC thing, and I'm nominated. It's a big deal. My band is playing, and I got to go back and do my gig, but I can come right back. And they were like, okay. And I came back home. I did my gig. At the time, I was also on the Odyssey. I was one of the bands this is when the Odyssey had just, happened. And I was one of the bands who, had one side of the Odyssey as an entertainer. And I did, arrange my gigs and come back, and the rest is history.
So we actually have your video. So if you can take a quick moment to go ahead and introduce this video.
So is this No More Color Lines?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay! Okay, that video. Yay! I'm so happy. I am so happy. So like I said, I was inspired to do something with something I had written. Daryl and I wrote that song, like I said, and my ace, boom, coon, producing fool, Roy Battle Jr., honey, who produced my song Real Brothers, who produced my song No More featuring DJ Rico, who produced Let's Ride that has Mickey on it, and Gilbert Pryor. And now this, and we have some other songs on the burners that are waiting. We have another song called Posted Up Boo featuring Smoke. And, Roy is just, he's amazing. And when I called him, I said, you've got to do a go-go mix and don't talk back. And he was like, what? To No More Color Lines? I was like, yes, sir. And he put his foot in this thing. So I had to say that because they wouldn't exist if he had not laid it down and called in the cats, Doug Crawley, Chucky Caldwell, Go-Go Mickey, Big G, Wincy. Oh my God. And it just took it to a whole nother level. So this is No More Color Lines featuring the Go-Go greats, as well as some of my rock star friends. Way too many to mention, but check it out.
DC.
Imagine, yeah. Close your eyes and imagine.
Your boy Big G. Yeah. Imagine no more color lines. Imagine no more reasons why you can do anything.
Yeah. This ain't wood. And no color lines. Sylver Logan shop. My main man Wasty cuz. Hey, go Mickey. Hey, go Mickey, baby. Yeah. Chocolate City. House music. Come on.
Imagine your dreams coming true.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you all are officially the first to play it. I haven't even played
Y'all
it yet.
seen it and heard it here first, right here on Party Mode Live.
We
Y'all,
really
the Party
did.
Before the Party Time by Go Radio Live. And that song right there was by the one and only Miss Sylver, Logan Sharp, y'all.
Thank you.
And she said that we are the first ones to play it. So.
You are the first one. Can I ask your opinion and tell me the truth? Now tell me the truth. What do y'all really think?
I like it. I was actually over here singing. Imagine no more.
I should have been on
You
it.
better sing.
I liked it.
I liked it too. I did.
I like it too, but I should have been on it.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing, Rick, but I didn't want to say it.
We should have been. We should have been on that
bad,
one, Justin.
My bad, y'all.
All I had to do say yes, sir. That's all I
Right.
I think it would bring the age groups a little closer.
Yeah.
So I like it. I also had a question about Jammin' J. Lamont. I thought he was a comedian, but I seen he was singing.
Listen, he is a comedian and
Okay,
he's
I thought I was
funny.
tripping.
No, you're not tripping. Not only is he funny, he is so funny, but
Hilarious.
he is an incredible singer. And he just released a new record, as a matter of fact, called Certified Love, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. He's got a new video and a new record out called Certified Love.
I was wondering if anybody else caught that he was in the video. So
yeah,
that's
man.
why I
He
pointed it out.
he's I know he's like, you calling me? I'm like, boy, he can really sing, you know. I mean, and what's so funny is that he's outstanding at impressions. If you've ever, I mean, he's got that you know, he's got that thing that you know, that like the Dougie Freshes and all of them have, that they can, you know, beatbox and imitate people that you really know, and he can imitate instruments. I mean, he does a mean Ernie Isley, honey, that will make you think there's a guitar in the room. But he's, you know, and that's my boy, that's my friend, and yeah, it was. I called in as many of my folks as I could, and said, okay, listen, I need y'all to, you know, help a sister out, and they all did. And there's nothing like hearing people translate your song. There's nothing, you can't pay for it. And I am so thrilled, and I'm even more thrilled that this go-go version, I mean, we ain't seeing Big G. I just cannot stand it. It just drives me. I'm just like, oh my God, they really did it. And I'm so psyched. I'm almost goofy with it, okay? Because I'm just so excited about it. And go-go finally becoming the official sound of the city. You know, I wish Chuck could be here to really know what impact and how it is now. You know what I mean? And all the newer bands that are coming out, and it's awesome. And I got to shout out my Belladonna girls too. So that's my girl Cherie. Sweet Cherie was in. I brought her in Chic and she was in the band for like 6 years. And a lot of people don't know that. You know, she also went to Duke Ellington, and she's an incredible jazz head and all of that. So I just shout out my girl.
I played that video with you guys, a video with you guys when the show first opened up. So
yeah. Nice. Thank you. I missed that. I'm sorry. I got to go back and look at everything.
So do you have any other shout outs that you want to give out before we let you go?
Hold on,
wow. Do we have more? I can talk to y'all all night. I ain't scared.
We got a couple minutes.
Hold up.
Who
I
had
gotta
another
ask you
question?
one thing.
Okay. My dog is over here snoring.
For Rick.
Gilbert
I
Pride.
said, come on, Rick. We got 3 minutes.
Gilbert Pride. Let's ride.
Yeah.
You did that with him. You need to. you two need to go back in the lab and make a go-go remix on that.
Go. Okay. Listen, I will text Roy right now and say, Rick has spoken. And it gets a little go-go-ish at the end, but because he had put Mickey in it in the end. But I feel you, it could crank a little harder. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, do a remix.
Okay. All right. I'm going to text Roy and go, okay, you've got another assignment.
I'm sure he'll say, bring it on.
Yeah, he's a brilliant producer. And, shout out to everybody who is holding it down, who's putting out original music. It's not for punks. It ain't a game. And we need people to download. We need people to share. We need people to support, everybody's music, in particular independent artists and in particular independent bands. So everybody out there listening, hold it down, get the app, tell people, keep our diligence, because, this is what we have. And thank God we have it. Thank God it's accessible and we have it. So get the gogoradio.com app, quit playing, and spread the love. And y'all follow a sister on, I'm on Instagram. I'm on, I do want to tell you one thing. I'm on Instagram, right? At Sylver Logan Sharp. And Facebook, Sylver Logan Sharp. There's also Sylver Logan Sharp, the music page. I have a custom designed jewelry line called Sylverwear, SYLVERWEAR.com, Sylverwear.com. I'm wearing a little bit of it now. I have all kinds of people, from celebrities to everyday people in it. And my mother and I handcraft and make every piece, choose every stone, bless every piece. So when I'm not touring, of course, ain't nobody touring right now, but I'm usually doing that. It travels with me, and I have a website called silverware.bigcartel.com. And I've got a show called Feel Better Friday. It's a live music show. We're doing it virtually now. So I'm literally bringing people from all over the world. We're playing music together in real time with no latency. I had a guest from Sweden. I had Val from New York. I've had, all kind of people. I have another guest from California next week. So please, you guys, please subscribe to Feel Better Friday on YouTube and follow it on Instagram and Facebook. And I just thank y'all now for sharing in advance.
Yeah.
We will definitely make sure that we post that on our Party Mode Live page. So if you guys missed any of that information, we will repost it later on after the show tonight. So you can get all of Miss Sylver Logan Sharp's information, from her jewelry line to her music to the video that we just played. I definitely like the song. I like the video. It gives me like a 2021 feel of Michael Jackson's "We Are the World." So
wow, what a compliment! Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. It was definitely a labor of love. I almost didn't put it out because I thought, what are you doing? Don't. And then we all going through it right now, and you got to use what you got. You got to use what you got. So who knew I would be on Party Mode Live or gogoradio.com talking about this song right now. So shout out to y'all for doing it. Bishop King, DJ Rick, DJ Nighthawk, my girl. I'm about to follow all of y'all right now. Miss Justice. Thank y'all so much for everything. I can't thank you enough. And God bless you.
Thank you. Okay, so before you go,
God bless you.
Before you go, we got to get you saying one thing. We got to get you saying, I am Sylver Logan, and you guys are tuned in to Party Mode Live, the party before the party.
Say that one more time. The Party Mode
Live, the party before the party.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Y'all ready? Am I ready? Party. Okay, let me get it straight. Party Mode Live, the party before the party. Got it, right? Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Sylver Logan Sharp. And I am down. I'm listening to, grooving with, chimed into Party Mode Live. It's the party before the party.
Ow, DJ Rick.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love y'all so much. Thank you.
Love you too.
Thank you.
God bless y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Get it in, Rick. Get it in.
Y'all ready? Hey, Nighthawk.
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you know this song coming up. Henry Hayes, don't say nothing.
God Almighty. 1, 2, 3, stay up there. I was 2 months old when that song came out.
You get it yet?
Yes, sir.
So that means Justice was already 10.
My man Cal. Miss Lita.
God Almighty.
Yeah.
What you want somebody? What you want somebody?
Look at my man Kip. He know the steps better than us. Do it, Kip. I know the steps. Oh, that's my man Kip. Just don't break dance on me. Yeah. Everybody up in the everybody in the back up against the wall.
Man, I ain't heard this joint in a minute.
Y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? Hey, well, what y'all watch y'all body?
I told you.
Can me all over.
What you watch your body with? What you watch your body with? Well, what y'all watch your bodies with?
Can me all over.
What you watch your body with? What you watch your body with? Well, what y'all watch your bodies with? What you watch your body with? What you watch your body with? Y'all watch your bodies with?
Hey, you gonna have to give me some body moves too, player.
Yo, slide.
Yeah, give me some body moves too, Rick. Body moves, baby.
Behave yourself over there, girl. Got your body. Where? Yeah. Got your James Creek. And all that got some place too. And that Sheriff Road through running to my man, Big B. Yeah, good to see you, man. to the day. Here goes the body snatcher. Yeah, gangsta tons. Snatching bodies that we after. Yeah, hey Sugar Hito. Here comes the body snatcher. Yeah, hey Big Dirt, yo. Snatching bodies that we after. Yeah, hey Geraldine. Here comes the body snatcher. Yeah, hey River Dirt. Snatching bodies that we after. Maverick Room, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, clean.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is my shit.
Look at that. When your body moves, it makes us want to move. When your body moves, it makes us want to move. When your body moves, it makes us want to move. When your body moves, it makes us want to move.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm playing.
Y'all are tuned in to Party Mode Live, baby. We are the party before the party. Power by Go Radio Live. I am your girl, Justice J. We got the one and only Bishop King, DJ Rick on the ones and twos, and of course we had Night Hawk fly through, y'all. I ain't like that. I ain't like it. We're gonna do this again.
That's for all my people in the forest.
I ain't like it.
Y'all get the forest.
I'm
The forest some love.
gonna save it because you blew me with that one. Anyway, y'all looking at my watch. It's about that time for Bishop King to get serious, y'all, for 2 minutes a week. And so we're gonna turn this over to Bishop so he can get serious for y'all for 2 minutes because that's all he is every week.
2.5 minutes.
Look at this picture.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's like put me in the Grammys and sit me in the bathroom and tell me I won, but I can't go get the award. That's how that picture look. Anyway, welcome to the moment of truth. Y'all already know what it is, and it's 2.5 minutes, not 2 minutes. But let's get right to it, man. Everybody want to be somebody. Everybody want to be successful. Everybody want to be happy. But how can you focus on all of that when you paying attention to other people and what they doing, what they not doing, what they should be doing, what they got, what they don't have, and then comparing it to yourself? You spend too much time worrying about another person versus taking that time to build yourself, to get where you going. Like it's already a time-consuming occupation on believing in yourself, caring about yourself, treating yourself good, treating the people around you the right way. So how can you possibly do that when you worried about other people? You can't. It ain't no way you can. So take it like this. Every time you think about somebody else, use this as an example. Worrying about the next man's business, what they got, how they got it, should they get it, do they deserve it? Think about this. When you ride on the highway, do you look at everybody else's car and say, I wonder how much air is in that tire? Do you say, damn, he might got about 46 PSIs in there and he probably only need. No, the hell you don't. The shit sounds stupid. So take that into consideration too. Everyday life is based off of what this person did to get that car, to get where they're going. So you try and get to the finish line. So focus on you, yours, what you got to do to get there. By the time you lift your head up, you didn't already got there. You didn't have no time to look this way or that way to find out what somebody else was doing, what they got, what they don't got, what it took for them to get there, because you worried about yourself. So again, today's moment of truth is pretty much is mind your damn business. That's all. Just mind your business. And that's the moment of the truth. I just try to put it to you nice. And I threw an extra couple 30 seconds on it to go 2.5. That picture gotta go. Drew, that picture gotta go, Drew. The little curl, it's like when Luther was fat, but he ain't had that curls that quite curl. That joint ain't quite curling.
You thought you was doing it with them curls. So what
that
you
day
talking
I
about?
looked good that day, but that was that day.
That day.
That was like
Okay, so
September.
look.
Now I got hang time now. You know what I'm saying?
Like Bishop King said, y'all, mind your business. That makes me remember a little song that me and my singer friends always sing. That look, find your business, find your business. It's a gospel song that got remixed into telling people to mind their business. So yeah, but so we got asked to talk about the verses that happened the other night.
Ooh yeah.
I just want to say, Ronald Isley, I'm looking for a sugar daddy.
Just 2 weeks ago, if you was
listen,
old, if you had gray hair.
I don't know. Listen, I don't mind the gray hairs on a man. That's exactly what I was about to say. Fellas, if y'all got gray hair, I'm gonna need y'all to stop dyeing it. That Beijing is not cute. It's not sexy. Let them gray hairs come through, because I'm gonna let you know now. Most of these ladies out here
Got gray hair too.
Love it. I don't.
Yeah,
I can't
gray
wait
hair
for my
right
gray
too.
hair to come in. So I don't care. I'm gonna embrace my gray hairs. I actually want the salt and pepper look. But this versus first
Gray hairs under the bridge.
I mean, do gray hairs taste differently?
Do they taste it? Oh,
they feel
okay.
different.
Nah. But I don't have any, so I wouldn't know. But I highly
ain't
doubt
nothing
they
wrong with
taste
that.
any different.
Let the snow grow underneath the bridge.
That's what I'm saying. But then Steve Harvey looking all funny. Did y'all watch the verses?
I just heard about it.
Oh my goodness.
I saw a smidgen.
I hear Steve getting a lot of
really-
slack, but I don't like Steve anyway, so I don't care.
I mean, so Steve Harvey already looks like Mr. Potato Head anyway. When we said
Mr.
like
A&T.
people slammed him for the way that he looked on the verses because
the hat and them.
yes.
Stevie
Like
Trevor.
he really said to himself, let me take it back to 1970 real quick.
I mean,
Like all he was missing was
bro.
the cane to be leaning on the Cadillac. Like that was all he was missing.
I mean, it I guess it fits the theme of the verses, though, right?
Yeah, that's what he was. That's what he was going for.
He made the verses like instead of it being what it was supposed to be about, like the focus went on him.
He said,
because like people was in the comments. People were in the comments the whole verses just going on Steve Harvey. So people wasn't talking about, like the ladies were talking about Ronald Isley, but then the fellas was joning on Steve Harvey. The ladies weren't too impressed with Steve Harvey either. And then especially with the hat, like most of the ladies that I saw talking about Steve Harvey's hat, when they were all saying that they wanted it. Like it didn't fit him. They wanted it.
Yeah, that big.
So technically, they wanted it was fly.
But not on him.
Nah, but it still was fly.
That's not my point, though. See, well, actually, that's my point. You see how we're now talking about Steve Harvey instead of the verses? Like that's what it was.
That's what he wanted.
What it was. Let's just say my mother rewatched the verses, and me watching her watch the verses, she had like this whole little look on her face, like not like extra happy. Like she just felt like it looked like she was just in her place. Like it really took her back, nostalgia moment. Like she just was like real laid back.
I think that's what music should do. Music should always make you remember a time, make you feel some type of way. Whether it make you feel angry, hell, it did its job, but make you feel, some type of emotion, give you some type of memories, something.
All music made me think about pimping. That's all. All of it.
His alarm clock is pimping Ken. Yeah, we're gonna wake up today and get paid today.
Y'all get on my nerves.
Hey Siri, just turn my alarm off.
Y'all really get on my nerves. I just want to say that.
Hey, why every
Like,
phone in here, Siri just came on to turn my alarms off.
that's what you get.
Gotta stop that, man. Golly. I was just playing,
Anyway,
girl.
overall, the verses was great. People were talking about the Ashanti and Keisha Cole verses, or the Brandy Monica one. Like those were the best ones ever. No, I think this one right here took the cake. And then the one before this was the Erykah Badu Jill Scott. So
I don't think that Ashanti and Keisha Cole one was it was so much disrespect in that one it just turned me off. Like I don't think that was too much great. And then the Monica and Brandy, it still was some type of little battle going on within themselves. And then now they got songs out together and videos trying to, I guess, throw the people off. But the energy, it just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me being born in 1998, I didn't know really too much about it. I had to do my research. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Know? Yeah. So I tried to, figure out what was going on. But,
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I mean, they do have some shade like that. Their joint was very shady.
Yeah, it was a lot of disrespect on Keisha Cole too, man. So.
No, the Monica Brandy one was just shade. The Ashanti Keisha Cole joint, I thought they was gonna fight. Like I thought Keisha was gonna jump up and just jump through the screen and fight her, because I was like, dang, like, is it really that serious? To me, neither one of them can really sing, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm glad she wear those shoes though.
Ozzy Brothers Earth, Wind and Fire versus was a smooth joint, a smooth, cool joint.
Exactly. That was one of the joints where you sat back, you had your drink, and you was in the living room.
They ain't do too much talking, did they? Like everybody else be doing.
Not as much. Not
they
as
get
much.
right to it. But just 3 weeks ago, you had gray hair. He was like, "Oh, you an old dude. You this, that, and the third." Ron Isley come out with the gray hair. Like you ain't seen him. You ain't seen him since 1930. And now you see him got gray hair. And now it's like, oh, pop.
And that dude joint was completely white. Completely white.
Listen, I didn't believe that it was him when everybody was putting it in the comments, and when they put his name up saying this was Ronald Isley.
It didn't look like him. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So before they showed him like all week before the verses though.
I wasn't paying attention to none of that.
He was everywhere. He was with Scott Sports. Like they recording again. Like it was so much stuff he was doing that they threw out there every day of the week until the verses.
I just want to say shout out to his wife, because what is he? He's 76 or something, like 76 or 79. She's 44. She is gorgeous.
They got a kid together. Ain't even a teenager yet. He gonna have a respect to her, because like I said, she's gorgeous for one, and then she's not like one of those young women that looks like she don't belong with a man. She fits him. A good thing R. Kelly locked up, because he couldn't fight this time. Tell you that right now. R. Kelly whooped his ass this time. It's over. Yeah. He lucky she a little too old for R. Kelly too. So yeah.
Oh, no. You disrespectful. You disrespectful.
Just let you know.
Anyway, y'all. Okay, so look, we are coming up to the end of the show. As usual, we want to thank each and every one of you all for tuning in to Party Mode Live, the party before the party, each and every Wednesday right here on Party Mode Live. We are streaming on all networks, on all streaming platforms. So don't forget to download the GoGo Radio Live app on Fire TV, Roku TV, everything. Anywhere that you have an app store where you can download an app, you can find GoGo Radio Live, and you guys can take us everywhere you go. Okay, so don't forget to stream in, tune in, subscribe, follow us on Facebook at Party Mode Live. You can also follow us on Instagram at Party Mode _live, And you can also follow each and every one of us because we all have our handles. And if you don't see them here, you will see them on all of our Party Mode Live pages. So you can follow me at DMV Songbird, Bishop King at I am Bishop King BC _ PBG. You can follow Nighthawk at the Nighthawk. And then you can follow DJ Rick at DJ Rick123. So y'all got us. Y'all can take us everywhere you go. This Friday, you guys have 2 shows to choose from. Rick, you said you're making your way out to a show, so I'm looking forward to that. So we're not all the way in Frederick this week. We are actually in Woodbridge at Tandoori. You guys can catch MAB, All For You, and Mature Clientele down at Tandoori this Friday. And then you can also catch, if you don't want to go to that show, you guys can catch Still Familiar and the One Band down at Lounge 66 out in Waldorf. So y'all got 2 great shows to choose from. Come on out, catch that crank. Come party with either myself, Justice J, or party with Bishop King, y'all. Either way, y'all gonna have a good show.
We need a helicopter.
I can party with me in the bathroom.
Shout out to Cynthia Brown, y'all, for making the donation. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Y'all don't make no sense.
If you go in that bathroom, let me hold your drink.
If you guys are still looking to make a donation, you guys can Cash App at $ Party Mode Live. If you guys are still looking to make a donation, this show is dedicated to Miss Diana. All proceeds that we receive at the Party Mode Live Cash App will be given to our very own DJ Rick, because like I said, this show was in memory of his wife, and we're going to continue to memorialize her because we're going to keep her legacy alive, her name alive, and of course we're going to do that in the name of our own DJ Rick. Duh.
Yeah, we got next week we got something real special coming next week. So Henry gonna let y'all know about that next week, man. It's crazy. He'll let you know about that one.
All right now. Oh yeah, anybody that needed to get their t-shirts from me, I will have the t-shirts this Saturday. So if you can inbox me, message me, or I will reach out to you. Either way, I'm going to come up with a meeting spot so you guys can get your free Party Mode Live t-shirts. I came up with the design at first. I didn't like it, so I redid the design, which is why it took so long because I had to order some more material. But yeah, you guys are gonna like this shirt though. So
and y'all can't see. Y'all can't see that I'm here playing with my belly button. Y'all can't see that right now.
Did you get the lint out? Did you get the lint out of it? Hold on, look, this is what I'm gonna smell it. What does your belly button smell like? Ew.
Like apricots.
People, make sure you clean your belly button. People don't clean their belly button.
Belly buttons smell like earring backs. Come on.
Ew. That's disgusting.
Oh, man.
Have you guys ever kissed on a female and her belly button stunk or tasted nasty?
Not that I can remember, no. I would remember that one. No, I gotta say no. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I was just curious because that just sounds like it would be.
If your belly button stink or it tastes like, if it tastes grimy or gritty on your tongue or it stink, you know she ain't washed. You know
black balls in her belly button. Like you pull it apart. Yeah,
what's he got in her belly button?
The little black little ball that be that.
Ew.
Little black what?
Dirty ass, smoky dog hair.
Y'all are disgusting.
You're like, damn, next time you gotta fix it.
I had a guy tell me that that's what he did. Like that's his trick to seeing if a girl
is clean or not.
Yeah. Because he'll kiss her down her stomach and then he stops at her belly button to see. Because if that ain't clean, he not going no further.
Yeah.
She could have just sprayed some Bath and Body Works over that joint. You wouldn't know.
Belly button's still gonna be dirty though. If she ain't clean for real.
If they're in the dark and he kissing and looking for a smell and he smells some vanilla cream or something, he gonna keep eating. And he done ate a plate of mud. My bad, dude. Yeah, you turn the light on.
Oh my God, Party Mode Live each and every Wednesday, y'all, 8 to 10. Powered by Go Radio Live.
Use your cat eye, you know? Yeah, in the dark.
We'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in, and we want to thank Miss Sylver Logan, Miss Sylver Sharp Logan, Miss Sylver Logan Sharp for coming on to the show. She was a great guest, and we cannot wait to have her on again when she drops her next project. So if you or anybody you know would like to be a guest or a sponsor of Party Mode Live, please send us an email at partymodelive@gmail.com. So until next time, y'all. Go ahead, Rick. Crank out.
Got it.
It's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. But the wind is right, we can sail away, find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. It's not far to Never Land. No reason to pretend that if the wind is right, we can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Dreaming the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. Yeah. All caught up in the reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Dreaming the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. You're gonna be free. Hey. You're gonna be so free.